Hi everyone, welcome back to yet another quarantine with Jonathan, day 10. Well, here we are on day 10, 2/3 of the way through, 4 days left to go. Very much the home straight now. I think I said that last time, but it's a long home straight. Okay, well, maybe we got originally I sort of thought the last 3 days were going to be the home straight, but you know what? Let's make it the last 4 days. So we're getting there. I've been saying that a lot as well, but we are slowly making our way, ever so slowly, crawling along on our hands and knees towards the finishing line. Took the last of my COVID tests today, so that was another milestone. Started off with 4 little boxes with COVID tests inside, and now I'm down to just 1, and that one actually I take on the 21st day. Not that I have to be in here for 21 days, but from when I started the quarantine, 21 days later, I need to take the final test that they gave me to finally declare that I didn't bring back COVID from the UK. Took a test today, negative, of course, and the next real marker now on my calendar, my little chart, is the 14th. The 14th day rather than the 14th. I think it's February 4th, which is Friday. Yeah, Friday. That is when I will take my PCR test. So, very excited about taking the PCR test because it means I get to get out of here for a day. Not a day, probably won't take very long. They'll pick me up in a taxi, I think, and take me to the hospital. It's not usually my choice of day outs, but I'll take what I can get at this stage. So a friend told me when they were in quarantine that they actually did it like in a bus outside the hotel, that pulled up outside the hotel, and they had like a little mobile testing station there. So that could be the case for me, but I'm pretty sure they told me I would go to the hospital. So I don't know, could be either, to be honest. I can imagine them doing like a mobile one, just because me going to the hospital potentially, I don't know, gives me a chance if I did have it to spread it, so maybe they wouldn't want me doing that. Although usually the testing stations are outside the hospital, so I suspect it will be like a hospital car park I go to have something unceremoniously rammed up my nostril. They're not too careful here in Taiwan. I don't know if I mentioned it in a previous video. To be honest, I forget what I've talked about in these videos now, but I think in Taiwan, I really, compared to the tests I had to have in the UK, I had 2 PCR tests in the UK where they were very, very quick and very careful, thorough, with the testing all, throat and 2 nostrils. But here they're like quite brutal with it. They really ram it up there, heading for the deep nasal cavity, and it really is deep. The actual procedure itself is never something to look forward to, but getting out of here on the 14th will mean it's sort of like a pre-getting out. So I only have to get through 3 more days until that. So 3 more days of being in here 24 hours, and then on the Friday I get my little day out, and then when I get home, I guess it'll be time to pack and prepare to get the hell out of here. But we're not there just yet, so shouldn't start dreaming of that yet. We still have another 4 days to manage here. I mean, I'm sort of fine. You'll notice I'm in my sort of a sleepwear again, so that always says something, I think, about the kind of day I've had. although at this stage I don't really have many clean clothes left, and I don't really want to start washing t-shirts and things. Washing my pants was a job enough. Don't know if I talked about washing my pants in the last video. That's what I decided to do. They gave me some washing powder and I washed them in the sink, which I think was a first for me actually. I don't think I've ever done that before. Yeah, I mean, when I was traveling before, when I've been traveling in South America or in elsewhere, I've always been able to find a laundrette to get clean clothes. I don't think it's ever actually come to doing it in the sink before, but you gotta do what you gotta do. They've now been hanging up for 2 days, and when I tried them this morning, they were still damp. So I mean, that just shows you the humidity here. They've been hanging up 2 days and they're still wet, but I mean damp. I did wring them out. I mean, I'm not an idiot. I did give them a good wringing out, but still a bit damp. So yeah, that was a fun thing to do the other night. And apart from that, it's just yeah, it's just the same. What is there to say? I'm not looking forward to the next few days. I feel like I've sort of reached my the end of my patience with this thing, but I know I can get through a few more days. I've done enough now. 10 days in here. 10 days, that's 240 hours, right? 240 hours in here now. Yeah, I can do a few more. But it would be nice if I could, not be in here anymore. What have I done today? Got up in good time again. I am now sort of back in a routine because I managed to stay up late last night and then go to bed at... Well, no, I didn't stay up super late actually. I was tired after getting up early the day before and only having a few hours sleep. So I got... yeah, I went to bed early last night about 10 or 11 and then slept until about 7 and got up after lying in bed for a while. So yeah, I've done another long day. I mean, I don't know if a long day is a good thing or not. It's it is sort of nice sleeping through a portion of the day. It makes the remainder it makes the day seem less long if you sleep. But I don't want to waste my time. I don't want to waste my life sleeping it away. I'm in here. So yeah, had some more chats with friends, which was nice. Thank you if you've chatted with me today. And I have walked around a bit. Didn't do the normal workout today, but I did do 100 press-ups, push-ups if you're American. Yeah, because I've been out of. I used to be like a press-up master. I used to do like 100 almost every day in the space of about 8 or 9 minutes, and I mean like proper ones, like all the way down, like chest and nose to the ground and up, and I could do those really pretty quickly. But yeah, I got off out of my routine for quite a long time, not just while I went back to the UK, even before then. I was I got lazy with it, so I started doing them again in quarantine. So it was very, like, the first couple of days I struggled to do 20. And today I managed to do 100 again, not in anywhere like 9 minutes, like probably took me twice as long. But yeah, I did it. I did like 20 and then 20 and then the rest in 10s all the way up to 100. So I mean, yeah, that's a positive. I have got back into my press-up routine, starting to build up that strength again. And yeah, I played some chess again, won some and lost some, so no progress there on my rating, but I didn't lose too much rating today, mainly because of a tricky little gambit I played in the last game. Played it's known as an Englund gambit, which is a really bad opening to play for black. I mean, I played it because it's only bad if the other person knows why it's bad. So if they don't know, it's pretty dangerous. and they didn't know, so they played into the trap. So I managed to score one easy win. I think I had one person resign after I got a winning position, which is always nice, because me having a winning position does not mean I'm going to win the game. I'm very good at losing from winning positions, so yeah, that was nice to be able to get another freebie. So I had sort of 2 freebies, and then I think I played 2 games which I lost after making silly mistakes, I guess. So neutral, yeah, but it's always good to practice, and that did help the time pass. I finished The Mandalorian today, which I'm kind of sad about and kind of disappointed as well, because I thought I had more to go in it. I seem to think there were 13 episodes in season 2, but apparently there's only 8, so I accidentally finished it today, whereas I thought it would see me through to the end. But now I have the book of Boba Fett to move on to, so I don't know how much of that there is to watch, but hopefully a few episodes, so that will keep me going when I'm eating and when I just want to do nothing. And yeah, that's all really of interest that I've really done today. So not much to discuss or talk about. Not feeling particularly philosophical, or I don't have any deep and profound truths or things I've learned about myself today. Yeah, I don't know. As you can probably tell, I'm just sort of tired of it all now, and yeah, I said I was in a rhythm a few days ago. That rhythm comes and goes, it ebbs and flows. Mood goes up and down in here. I sort of feel like my body is starting to rebel a little bit, with the extended amount of time in here with no sunlight now. I don't know if that's just psychosomatic or psychological or whatever, like I'm imagining it, or what, but yeah, I feel kind of tired, but not like I want to sleep, just in general flat, I think would be the best way to describe it. And yeah, like my skin doesn't feel very nice. Like my Samsung does quite a good job of cleaning up my face, actually, and smoothing my skin and stuff, but like, yeah, I've got like pimples breaking out on my forehead now, and yeah, I really need a haircut. Need a shave, which I said I would do when I get out, just so I can sort of measure the effect of quarantine by the length of my beard. Not that it's going to be a very good beard after 2 weeks, but yeah. So yeah, I feel a little bit run down. I've been taking my vitamins. I've been exercising as much as I feel like doing, in the room, like walking and some exercises on the floor, my press-ups and things. But really what I just crave is to be outside and to have a walk. It was a sunny day in Taipei today. Yeah, blue skies above. So I spent a little bit of time at the window. My little friend, the white-eye little bird, came quite close to the window today, hopping around in the little branches. So I was able to watch him for a while, take some photos of him with my phone, just to prove that there is one, and I'm not hallucinating or making up friends, because I don't make up friends. I don't tell you that there are things in here that are alive and are moving around and doing things if there aren't. I'm not going crazy in here yet, but what's that you say? You say I'm going crazy? Well, I'm not. I'm talking to you. I mean, you're real. You told me you were real. Well, I mean, yes, reality is all a construct of the mind, but at the same time, if you're not real, how do I know that I'm real? You know, we had this conversation earlier. You haven't come back to me on that one yet, so go and have a think about it. And yeah, and also don't just come into the videos without being invited. It's I was going to bring you in. Get back in your box. Yeah, go on. Yeah, sorry about the interruption there. Turtles, what are you going to do? Can't control them. Yeah. All right, take it easy, guys. I'm going to I think I'm going to do some VR table tennis and play against more opponents, imaginary or otherwise. So you guys take it easy, look after yourselves, and I'll see you again tomorrow for day 11. Bye for now.